50 Movies in 50 Weeks. I'm your host, Joey Hollywood, and I'm trying to get through all 50 movies in this 50 movie box set in 50 weeks. The movie I watched today was called Embryo from the year 1976. This is a very interesting movie, I have to say. One of the more interesting movies we've covered so far. First off, it stars Rock Hudson, which is a name I haven't thought of in a long time. Not since I was a kid, actually. That was a bit of a weird thing to see, like just Rock Hudson's name. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about him. Actually, I haven't thought about Rock Hudson in so long that when I saw his face, I was like, is that Rock Hudson? I can't remember. But yeah, so he's in this, if you remember who that is. I'm not sure the age demographic of my audience. I watch a lot of older things from the 70s and 80s. So I'm not sure if some of my interests translate to the audience. If I have an older audience, hopefully you know who that is. Anyways, let me get back to the topic at hand. So when this started off, I thought it was a movie of the week. And I thought that until I saw boobies. Once there was nudity in the movie, I was like, oh, okay, this is not a movie of the week. And I Googled it. Sure enough, it wasn't. It was a theatrical film. And this movie is very, very dark. Visually speaking, not content-wise. Visually speaking, it is very, very dark. I could hardly see what was happening almost the whole movie. It's a terrible print of the film. I'm not sure if there's a better print. I did do a cursory glance across the internet. It seemed like most versions matched the one I watched. This movie is kind of like a Frankenstein story. No, it's not like a Frankenstein story. It's more like that movie Split. If you ever see Split, it's kind of like that, but less gross. Not Split. Split's the movie with James McAvoy. It's more like that movie Splice. Yeah, Split's not really gross. It's scary, but it's not gross. Splice. It's like that movie Splice, but less gross. That's what I was trying to say. I'm sorry, I'm having a stroke here. I can't speak anymore. At the beginning of the movie, the first thing that happens in this movie is he runs over a dog. Tries to save the dog, can't, so he saves the embryo, the fetus that the dog was carrying. And the dog survives in the test tube. Oh, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Before that happens, this movie opens up with a doctor saying that the events in this film are not fiction. It's not science fiction. This is something that the science is here. It's right now. This is real. And then the movie happens and you realize that whoever doctor that is needs to have his license taken away. Because it's so silly. So the idea of this movie is that if you grow a test tube baby, if you grow a fetus in a tube, they just turn out like psychopathic and evil. Because the dog is super well trained. It's like opening doors and fetching drinks and like doing like things uncharacteristic of a dog. It's like picking up after the owner, hiding evidence and things like that, all on its own accord, all on its own volition. And he's like, if I can do this with a dog, I can do this with a baby, with a human baby. And he does it, and the baby just starts aging super rapidly, like 1,000 episodes of Star Trek or any other science fiction show. Every science fiction show has that one episode where they grow a baby and it ages rapidly. It's like, oh, it aged 12 years and 4 days. I think that's been a plot of like maybe 6 Star Trek episodes, maybe 1 or 2 Babylon 5 episodes, 30 episodes of Stargate. You know the kind of movie this is going to be if you've seen a movie. Yeah, so she grows up. She's gorgeous, of course, and also evil, like subtly evil. Rock Hudson falls in love with her. This is the comparison to the movie Splice that I mentioned earlier. And she becomes pregnant, but then something starts happening with her and she starts aging super rapidly, so she starts killing people. And Rock Hudson, for some reason, is the last to really realize it. And I said it wasn't dark substance-wise. That might have been a mistake, because it has dark themes in it. But it's done in that like 70s TV movie way, despite the fact that this is not a TV movie. That's it. It was a pretty interesting watch, honestly. If you can find a version of this movie that's not so dark you can't see anything, like this copy, I recommend checking it out. I don't regret watching it. It was interesting. Not my typical fare of movies to watch. And I don't know, I had fun with this one. I actually had more fun with this one than some of the other movies on this set so far. I think Death Warmed Up was maybe the most interesting movie I've watched so far. I'm not so sure. I think the most interesting movie we've watched in this series, and I'm talking about all 4 seasons, was that movie Future Hunter. That movie, I gotta make a video about that movie, like an in-depth video. What are you doing? Stop. I'm trying to film, so I hid their toy, and they found it. Man, all right. So, hopefully my cats won't interrupt our filming anymore. But yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed this one. It was weird. It was interesting. It had Rock Hudson in it, which, you know, I don't know. It's nice to see Rock Hudson from time to time. And I'm going to say that's it for now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week. Remember, please be kind and rewind.